everyone.
Hi everybody.
Welcome to Shaping Memories.
Welcome.
Today we're doing Mythical Creatures.
I'm excited. I love mystical creatures.
So here we have a map of all the mystical creatures that have come from, originated in different parts of the world.
Like,
so,
what they believe?
Just like for instance the unicorn or any mystical creature that you have ever heard of, they
map them?
They map them and they all have different stories.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So like where the Loch Ness monster came from is on here, and it's really small though.
Yeah, it's really small.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh,
I couldn't print it that
What
way,
had you say, the world of what?
Cryptids?
Cryptids? The world of cryptids. Okay,
Cryptids.
you can look that up. Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
so we're gonna start with, she's gonna do some, I'm gonna do some. So we're gonna start with the Pegasus, which is such a beautiful
white
mystical creature, a horse with wings.
Oh yeah.
Here's a little story. It says the symbol of Pegasus is an enduring one and instantly recognizable. Pictured as a strong white stallion with wings, he is one of Greek mythology's most beloved creatures. There are several different versions as to the origins of his birth. Often described as a child of Poseidon, he is said to have been born from the neck of the severed head of Medusa. Do you remember Medusa? The one with the snakes in her head?
Oh yeah.
Or a mix of Medusa's blood and sea foam created by Poseidon.
Oh wow. I never knew that part. That's
interesting,
where
huh?
Pegasus came from Medusa's head.
Yeah.
Or wow.
That's how he was born.
Oh wow. That's neat. Did you know? I did not know. That's cool. Okay, mine, the one that I'm gonna share right now, and this is personal to me, is Mermaid. Mermaids. So there she is, the mermaid. I named my daughter Ariel for the little mermaid. But okay, mermaids. Reports of mermaid sightings by explorers and sailors were surprisingly common. The creatures were described as having the torso and head of a woman, but the tail of a fish. Sometimes they were said to have saved sailors from drowning. At other times they were depicted as malicious creatures with powers to entrap seafarers. In some tales, mermaids frolicked near a ship, charming their sailors with their beauty and playfulness. As with the unicorn, drawings and stories of these fantastic creatures continue to capture the human imagination. Yes, there's many stories of mermaid sightings or mermaid tales. Lots of, like...
There's different stories on mermaids,
all the time, yeah. And I don't know, they're beautiful creatures. I hope they do exist somewhere down deep in the ocean.
Okay, now here's another one. This one is the gargoyle.
Oh, yes.
Remember?
Yes. That's
where do you normally see these gargoyles?
Kind of a creepy looking gargoyle. But gargoyles are like on top of churches, or like it's supposed to. I've always thought they were to ward off evil. No, I don't know.
Gargoyle, they look pretty evil.
I know they do look evil. Or they look very like. But you see them on top of churches. Like, are they protecting the church?
Okay, let's see what it says here.
Let's see what they're doing.
It says gargoyles were known to stand guard and ward off evil spirits and frightening away other creatures that sought harm. The more hideous and frightening in appearance, it's all the better to scare off all sorts of dark creatures. At night, they come to life. They come to life and protect while one is asleep and vulnerable. And the winged gargoyles can fly around the whole area and cover an entire village or town as well as the church. As the sun rises, the gargoyles resume their place once more to serve as guardians during the day, when their fierce visage can be seen and frighten off those that see their faces.
So they
turn back to stone back in
the daytime. So at night they can go and so they're like, how scarecrows to scare away the crows and protect the fields or what. They're the protectors of the church and
also they would have them in castles.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Interesting.
Interesting creatures. All right, this one The unicorn. I love the unicorn. I always tell people, oh, you're a unicorn, because unicorns are magical. They're one of a kind. I don't know, they're fantastic. They're just, okay, so unicorn. I love unicorns. All right, in European literature and art, the unicorn has for the last 1,000 years or so been depicted as a white horse-like or goat-like animal with a long, straight horn with spiraling grooves, cloven hooves, and sometimes a goat beard. In the medieval ages and Renaissance, it was commonly described as an extremely wild, woodland creature, a symbol of purity and grace, which could be captured only by a virgin. Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh. In encyclopedias, its horn was depicted as having the power to render poison water potable and to heal sickness. So a unicorn had magical powers, or the horn.
Yeah.
The horn had magical. There was some movie where they cut off the horn of the unicorn and the whole place becomes like it's a beautiful, wonderful paradise.
Yeah.
And they capture and cut off the horn of a unicorn.
Everything becomes
I
dark.
don't remember what that movie is. And everything had dark and cold. Like you've ruined the magic. Or
Yeah.
you've killed like the magical.
There's many movies that
something like
unicorns.
I
They're
love
beautiful
unicorns.
creatures.
I want to come back as a unicorn.
Okay.
And something else. I'm coming back on one of those. Okay. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Okay. So here's another one. This one's the Griffin.
The Griffin. Oh.
You ever seen a Griffin? Heard of a Griffin?
No.
It says, the Griffin is a fascinating mythical creature whose roots reach from Western Europe to the eastern edges of India and beyond. In any mythology, the Griffin is portrayed as a mix between an eagle and a lion. In all cases, this creature is known as having the head of an eagle and the body of a lion. Griffin mythology reads a lot like dragon mythology in that griffins were thought to be very wise and wily characters who spent a good deal of time seeking out and guarding gold and treasures. So they would guard the gold and the treasures of the kings.
A griffin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me see its body. A body of, oh,
You've
I
seen
see
the
that.
griffins usually, like the monarchy have that sign. It's like a lion and a bird, and it's kind of like a claw.
Well,
sure
when
you've
you said
seen it.
Griffin, I thought of Gryffindor. That movie, the Harry Potter.
Harry Potter?
Yeah, but I didn't know it. But yeah, like if you look at that picture, it does have the body of a lion and the head of an eagle and the wings of like an eagle. Oh wow.
Yeah.
A flying
You usually
lion.
see them like in a shield
Oh,
or
okay.
a banner.
Yeah, and like their crest.
Yeah,
a
their
shield or a crest. Okay, all right. Well, my last one is I want to be this. She knows that I always want to be this because Tinkerbell is my favorite. But this is fairies. I want to be. That's what I said. I'm going to come back in my next life.
She's got wings. Look.
I love fairies. I'm going to come back in my next life if that is possible or if it's a true thing as a fairy riding the unicorn. That's all I'm saying. I'm coming back with a unicorn as a fairy with my pet unicorn. Okay, in traditional stories and legends, fairies didn't have wings. Oh, didn't know that. Flying varieties grew in popularity much later. Pixies, elves, goblins, trolls, and leprechauns were the most common species of folklore. Most of us can't see fairies. They live in a parallel universe called the realm of the Fae. Mm-hmm. According to legend, fairies went into hiding to avoid us because, well, we invade their land, so what else could they do? Oh, that's sad. I didn't know that.
They live in the wilderness, and of course.
Yeah, so they have to go into hiding, but maybe that's how they got the wings, because they had to fly away and stuff. But I love fairies. Everything about a fairy. I think fairies are amazing. I want to be a fairy and live in fairyland, definitely.
Paige is very magical. And the last one is the dragon.
Ooh, yes. Nice. Okay, I'll come back riding that. Or you can ride the dragon, and I'll have the unicorn. Okay.
Okay, so dragons are among the most popular and enduring of the world's mythological creatures, believed to have been real for centuries. It's not clear when or where stories of dragons first emerged. but the huge flying serpents were described at least as early as the age of the ancient Greeks and Sumerians. Some dragons have wings, others don't. Some dragons can speak or breathe fire, like out of their breath, and others can't. Some are only a few feet long, others span miles. Some dragons live in palaces under the ocean, while others can only be found in caves and inside mountains.
They're amazing.
So there's different kinds of dragons as well.
Nice.
And there you have it.
I want to live in this world.
In that type of world?
Yes,
I
definitely.
would love it too.
I would too. I want to go to
I just
the
don't want to
mystical
fight a
world.
dragon though.
No, fight a dragon. The dragon's gonna be our pet.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a dragon, and I'm gonna have a unicorn. We're gonna have a great
I like Pegasus. Pegasus is my favorite.
Yeah.
With the wings.
with the wings that fly.
They're beautiful.
That's like you could have a dragon and a Pegasus. They both fly. Different moods of
We're
the
already
day.
planning on
Is
this.
Cynthia on her dragon today, or is she on the Pegasus
I'm gonna
today?
fly the Pegasus.
How's she feeling today?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be fun. This is cool. I love this. I love how we learned about mystical creatures. And did you know?
Yeah.
Did you know?
And how much do you know
How much
about
do you
them?
know?
Maybe you know more. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube page and like, and we will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.